Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another concept of commitment control, which is rollback. So we will discuss what is rollback, why we are using rollback thing, and what are the advantages of using rollback. Okay. In previous session, we discussed about we are doing this in series, right? So in first portion of commitment control, we discuss about the commit equals to star none. Then in second session, we discuss about the commit equals to star chg, and there we were using the commit exec SQL commit, right? This time we are going to discuss about the rollback thing, like how we can do rollback and what are the use of rollback. Okay. But before discussing the program, let me show you one table on which we are going to perform this operation. So just a normal query, I will run just a normal query, which is select star from Sharmit1 slash students. Okay. So Sharmit1 is my library name and student is my file name. So once we hit enter here, you will see we have student ID and student name. Only two columns is there, and at the moment we don't have any data in it. No data selected for output. All right, so this is the table. Now what we will do, we will walk through the program and we'll try to understand the concept of rollback. Okay, so let's go. The first thing that we are doing here is we are setting the commitment control option to star chg. So on line number 9, I'm using exec SQL set option commit equals to star chg. So what this statement will do, it will instruct the program that we are going to handle the commitment thing. Okay, if we in place of chg, if we are using if we use the star none, in that case the program itself take care of the commitment control, but this time we have to take care of commitment control. Okay, so we have just changed it to star chg. If you remember, in previous session I explained you this thing star none and star chg with one example, so you can assume that you are working on one offline document, any document like Microsoft Word or Excel. Okay, so if we are using offline tool, then in that case we are supposed to press Ctrl S in order to save the data, right? Similarly, in case of star CHG, we are supposed to instruct program or query to perform commit or rollback. Okay, and if we talk about the star none, so it is somewhere related to the uh, online document. Let's say if you are working on any web version online document, there it is saving everything automatically, right? Whenever you are writing into any document, it is automatically saved because it is saved on your SharePoint drive or Google Drive, right? So in that case it will save automatically. So similarly, if you are using star none, it all the changes will be saved permanently and automatically. But in case of star CSG, we are supposed to perform either commit or rollback. Okay, all right. Now look at this query. What we are trying to insert from the query, we are writing exec SQL, which is for executing SQL, insert into Sharmit1, which is my library name, slash students. So this is my file name. And what we are trying to insert here, we are trying to insert a record which is with ID 1 and name Sharmit. So once this query got executed, it will insert the record into the file students with student ID 1 and name Sharmit. After that, we are just printing the record inserted. This is just a message. Below to this, we are executing SQL in order to perform rollback. So is this the correct way to use this? Not, I will say not the correct way, because what is the purpose of using this query then? We are inserting the record, then again we are rollbacking it. But here why I am using in this way, because I want to show you the impact of rollback. Okay, although it is not used in this way, there if in case of any error or in case of like there should be some conditional statement with the rollback, right? Otherwise we are just inserting the record and then we are rolling it back. So to understand, just to show you it in easy way, the impact of rollback, I have created this program. Okay. So what this rollback will do after your query execution, if you have performed rollback, so it will revert the changes of the last executed query. So if you are doing insert, it will roll back your data. It will roll back the data and revert it. Okay. And then we are simply printing the message record rollbacked and then setting the INLR to star on. So this is the flow. More things would be clear once I take this in debug mode. So let me check if it is already compiled with source. Let's try by taking it directly to the debug mode. For you, like, you can just take 14 option and dbg star source and then you can use it. Let me check if it is there. Taking strdbg debug is also there. Okay, let me call it directly. If it is already in debug, then I think there is no need to start the debug again. But you know the commands, right? This thing we have already covered many times. So let me call it directly. Yes, it is in debug mode. For those who are new to this session, let me tell you the process. Just compile your program with source, take option 14 and command line you can write dbg view equals to star source, then simply compile it. Okay, and then you can go with the strdbg command, put the program name, turn on the options opm source and production file, update production files as yes, and then set the breakpoint, and after that once you call the program it will take you to this screen. Okay, now from here we will take F10. You can see the insert query is executed. Okay, let's verify. Let me show you the query. Select star from Sharmit1/students, hitting enter. You can see record has been inserted with student ID 1 and student name Sharmit. All right. Okay. Now what we will do, we will print the message. Record has been printed, means record is inserted. Now still we have data, right? Data is still there. But the moment when we perform rollback is executed. Let's verify the SQL state. Eval SQL state. It is 5 times 0 means the query is performed properly. Now check the data. It is removed. Why? Because we have reverted it. Rollback has reverted your changes. So that's the beauty of using rollback. Whenever you think there is something wrong with your flow or something is wrong with your query, in that case you can simply go and perform rollback. And rollback, what rollback will do, it will revert your changes back to the previous state. We saw that during the insertion, at the time of insertion it insert the record, but the moment when we perform rollback it is rollbacked. Later if you later if you want to commit it, means if you are sure that everything is correct and as per your requirement, then you can perform commit. Otherwise you can go with a rollback, and then we are printing the message rollback, record rollback, and setting the INLR to star on. So this is how we are utilizing the rollback thing. As I told you that this is not the right way to use it, because now you have the knowledge of this rollback. So what is the purpose of using this thing, right? Because we are inserting the record, then we are rollbacking it. So this thing we use somewhere in a conditional statement. Okay, so if you think that everything is as per your requirement, you can perform commit. If you think there is something wrong with the flow, then you can perform rollback. So it is as simple as that. Okay, I will try to create one more scenario where we will utilize commit and rollback together in a program. Okay, I will try to create some scenario that will clear all your doubts, like how we can utilize this commit and rollback together in a program. Okay, but for now what we have learned, we have just learned how to use rollback concept, what is the meaning of rollback concept, because rollback is something which is important in terms of project. Whenever you are working for a project, then if you are if you want to take care of all the transaction that you are performing, then you should be aware of this rollback thing. Okay, because let's say if you are working for a large database and you have performed some transaction, and then later you decided no, it was not correct, and during the flow itself you would like to go and perform the rollback. So in that case you can easily go and check out use out this rollback concept. Okay, so this is how we are utilizing rollback. And so far for the commitment control, what we have learned about the star none option, why we use star none, what are the advantages of star none. Then we discussed about the star chg, what is chg, how we are utilizing star chg. Okay, then we discussed about the commit, what is commit, although commit is already covered during the session of none and chg. And in today's session we are discussing about the rollback, like how rollback is performed. Okay, maybe in upcoming session we will discuss few more scenarios for this related to commitment control, and then later we will move to the next topic. I hope this session is useful for you, and if you would like to suggest anything, you please use the chat box, or you can use the comment section and just leave your feedback there. So accordingly I will prepare the further examples and sessions. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope everything is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.